pouring the steel, watching how they pick up the pipe, and the pipe coming out of the oven all nice and hot and yellow. And I think to me, it was something nice to see.
Gus Contreras remembers how it was.
I thought at that time they were doing good. And I didn't even have any suspicions that they were going to fold up like that the way they did.
Disbelief, anger, frustration. Maybe if you were an economic analyst you could see it coming, but if you were a steel worker raised with the single-minded thought of following your father into the mill for one of those jobs, you couldn't or wouldn't imagine what it would be like to have the blast furnaces ever cool down. Couldn't or wouldn't foresee the real-life economic horror of Black Monday.
Are you going to make an action, or are you going to sit and talk and be talked to?
But the steel workers would not accept their cruel fate lying down. There were rallies and protests, worker buyout efforts, all efforts to band together, led by local union, legal, and religious leaders.
I think that all of us who were part of that effort truly felt that we would be able to make a change, provided we could get popular support and support of the federal government.
The people were there, but the feds didn't think much of a worker buyout, and even if they had, increases in imported and specialty steels might only have delayed the inevitable.
These two new factors tell me now that even if we had been successful in reopening the mills, in the long term we may not have been successful because of these other two factors that would have come in to upset our planning.
Now it's 10 years later. How have the steel workers adjusted? New jobs, new attitudes, new lives? Here at the Steelworkers Reemployment Challenge office in the old LTV hospital on Short Street in Camel, hundreds have been helped to start over.
But developing new job-seeking skills has meant letting go of some old attitudes.
The steel industry for years was a blanket industry in Youngstown, and it took care of people. It took care of their health benefits, it took care of their pension, it took care of their livelihood. A lot of people are still waiting, maybe not now for the steel industry to start, but they are waiting for this giant conglomerate to come into Youngstown and say we're going to put 10,000 people to work, and everybody's going to be happy, and we're going to be like we were in 1977. That's not going to happen. We can't rely on that.
How about Gust? Well, after his layoff from LTV in 1981, he's held various part-time janitorial jobs off and on. But he's no longer waiting for things to happen. Gust is now trying to make it happen as a new full-time job.
Get up in the morning, get cleaned up, get ready, get my resumes ready. I even take the newspaper with me to see if there's any where they take resumes. Sometimes in that particular area, I just go there and go into the office and see if it's possible if I could leave my resume, and if possible if I could have an interview right now. Well, now I don't get depressed. I look forward, and I feel more comfortable that I had accomplished something better now than what I did a couple of years ago.